I mean, in this game. Yeah, the 5. Not this game. Oh, okay. 7 deuces always on. Okay, yeah. So in this game,
Cool. Just look right at me, Cyclo. Don't worry, you got this.
Wait. So the 7-2 game is always on in this game. 50 each, and then the Nick game. Yes. And then the Nick game is also 50 each.
The Nick game's what? 50 each, and the 7 deuces
also 50 each. And then games.
That's where your mommy at. All right. This is Peaks Dallas Live, coming to you on delay for game integrity. Peaks Dallas Action Palace. My name's Dan Simone. Some people call me Rain Dan. Some people call me the Danimal. We do nicknames around here. This is Benji's game. Little Benji, little dictator. My sweet autistic boy. He's over there in the 7 seat. He's got his personal pan pizza coming. He's going to be all right tonight. This is his game. It's 5-10. It's usually straddled to 25, and we already got those knit buttons out. And Lukey's in the box, about to deal a hand. Who else we got? There's John. He's one of our staples. We got a new guy, Daniel. He played in the 1-2-5 last night, had some fun hands. I think he's from out of town. He had a bunch of friends in the chat just roasting his ass. That was funny. There's the boy in the 3 seat. Daniel's already out here in the 5-10 game limping with a small pocket pair. That it's gonna be fun. Benji. Big lick for Benji. He's already opening. A little 2-gapper. Wolfgang with a real hand's probably gonna pop this up a little bit. There's 150 from the Wolfman. Oh, and John with the real one. John's got a flat. Daniel was the limper. He's gonna set mine. He's getting a price. Everyone's pretty deep. Everyone bought him for 3K. And this is a new face to me. The 5 seat. Went to the Stars game last night. Bought himself a dangler. Big old necklace. And Benji gets out of there. He don't want to mess around. Big lick, 4 ways. Surprised he folded, honestly. Okay. There's a set for Daniel. This worked out. Pretty dry, disconnected board in a 3-bet pot. King high. Wolfgang has all the good kings. This could see bet 3 ways, and he's grabbing chips. Goes for 1/3 pot, 3 ways. John's 10's probably a call. And does he fast play this with such a dry board? I think I just see a call coming. No. He's popping it now. Fast playing this middle set. With very few draws out there, like Ace-4 might be in here as a gut shot. Semi-bluff, check raise flop, but this is pretty strong looking. And he does not get any calls. He takes down a pretty decent profit. 635 bucks in the first hand for our new guy, Daniel. I want a little more backstory on these new faces. Wolfgang, he's a poker celebrity. Everyone knows him. 1 million subscribers. He told me right when he showed up, "Oh, hey, you made my year-end review video." And turns out I don't have a shirt on. Thanks, Wolfgang. Appreciate that. I'm just over here promoting body positivity and blackout drunkenness. I promote both things simultaneously. There's a $20 straddle from the boy. We got Nick S. This man goes by Versace. What's his real name? Graphics? C5?
I don't know.
Graphics doesn't know. That's new. John in the small blind pops it. God, the boy will defend his straddle with any 2 cards. Gonna try to take it down later. Oh, I already missed a little step here. Benji opened his 75 with Queen 4 offsuit. What is he doing? Feeling a little frisky. Second pair for the boy. That's a good flop for John and the boy, pretty much. Benji's just out here setting the tone. 2 overs for John, makes a call. And second pair folds, okay. Yeah, with John calling 3 ways, you're probably out of there. Let's see. Benji still has complete air, but John has not picked up a pair yet. And I think Benji, you know what? I don't even want to speculate tonight. These boys are better than me. Playing 5-10. Bigger rolls. And he goes big. This is a little strange. I guess Benji's just repping an overpair here. Gonna have some Jack 10. Could have some 8s and 9s. I mean, kind of all the sets, I guess. I mean, yeah, here's all the sets. Trying to get value from some draws. Overpair probably still bets the turn. And John's really thinking about this. He might have thought his ace high was good. Oh, I see what's happening now. How do I always mistake these weird ass plays when they've got the knit buttons? Benji's just trying to get rid of his knit button with insane aggression with Queen 4 offsuit. You love to see it. And we got a full table tonight. I think our 4 seed over here. What's his name? Yeah, Nick's out there playing Deuce 7 triple draw. I think he's won like a huge tournament playing mixed games. But there's chips. And then we got aces showing up for the 6 seed, but he's late. So we'll see what happens. Does Wolfgang have his knit button? Yeah, he does. Look at that. So Benji and Daniel have gotten rid of theirs. Lukey's dealing Nick in. That's cool. Here goes Seinfeld in the cutoff. Speculative. John sees a lot of flops. And big blind, King 10 offsuit for the boy. He's got the most equity. Flops a gut shot. Backdoor diamonds for John, and still just king high for Seinfeld. He was the pre-flop aggressor, and this is a decent flop for him. He's gonna c-bet. Bink! Oh no, never mind. Queen pairs. Seinfeld's probably slowing down. There it is. There's a check. And they're chopping this. They're playing the board. That's cool. There's the boy, the masked man, table villain. Chop it up, boys. No one loses their knit button, and now it's just everyone. A big waste of time. John would have gone runner flush. He got out of there. All right, Friday night. I'm solo in the booth. That's fine. I'm in a good mood. Had some coffee. Played some gin. I whooped ass. That's always nice. I should play gin for money more often. Anybody watching want to come down and play me in gin? I'm feeling pretty confident for no reason. Alright, how do I want to do this? Use both mics so that the right headphone picks up too. Alright, let's go. Friday nights are fun. These dudes battle. Wolfgang's making content. Just share the stream to your followers, man. There's only 10 people watching. Somebody chat at me. I'll read what you say. Say some weird shit. Danielle, what's up? Oh, there's some fun hands. Look at this. Suited King Queen for both Wolfgang and John. And Wolfgang was the pre-flop 3-better from under the gun +1 somehow. I missed some early action, but there's a set for Daniel. Flopping 2 sets tonight already. 4 hands in. All diamonds. Yeah, he's going 225. Loving this. He shows 1-7. They might be doing that thing where you just like show one card. What up, dog? Let's MFG, boys. That's my dog. $25 straddles on from Wolfgang. I think he has an Austin FC jersey on, sweatshirt thing. I like that team. John's already doing some limping. Daniel's King 10 in the cutoff is good for $100. I like him staying aggressive. Oh, this is even bigger. Let's go Versace. Huh. I don't know Versace very well, but he's trying to feel out these players early on. That's exactly what's going on. I think he travels around. I think he's in town here to play some cards. Benji here with a 3-bet out of position. Big blind pops it to 4. Good lord, it's 5. This should take care of Daniel. He's a little light to begin with. If this was suited, it's an easier call, but Daniel's already feeling like a battle tonight. He's got 41% equity. He's in position. Can he flop well? Oh, there's an ace for Benji.
Yeah, I guess so. Some of the guys, like, you think Seinfeld's really trying to, have a nice party? I don't know.
Benji has his personal pan pizza. Pretty standard sizing. Down bet to 1/4. A little more. No, a little less. Benji picks it up. Pretty standard. John's already stuck 6. That's fine. That's nothing. He comes back all the time. Thanks for joining in early, folks. Love to have you. Net game's still on. I wonder what the cost is. I love Daniel's coming out aggressive. Here's a classic the boy move. Very small 2-gapper. Just gonna play it fast and loose. Wolfgang's out. Hello. What's up now, Seinfeld? Too bad the boy's bluffing. This looks pretty big. This looks like 7. 6, yeah. Scratch that, I was right. 7. Daniel's got a pretty fun smile on. Last night he had a lightning shirt on. Today I think this says either essentials or essentials. Nope, it's an E. Look at that. And the boy should just get his lighter out, because that 225 is gone. You know what? Maybe not. The boy's one of the most creative players we have here at Peaks. It's great action. Loves to battle, obviously. But that is a pretty standard fold, obviously. And Seinfeld shows aces, gets rid of his knit button. So right now it's just Versace, the boy, Wolfgang, John, and Nick S. Nick S is not at the table, but his chips are, and he has a knit button. He's out at the main floor playing 2-7 triple draw, deuce to 7. Does he know that he could lose the knit game? Does someone want to go tell him? No, seriously, does it? Oh, there he is. Okay. Daniel is picking up some starting hands to raise with. Benji folds a small suited connector. On the button, no less. Wolfgang has a 3-bet bluff hand out of position. I don't know if that's better as a raise, probably. Second pair for John, top pair for Daniel. It's pretty much a C-bet all the time, I think. A little more than 1/3. John doesn't fold a pair. What's this turn gonna be like? It's a deuce. Very bricky turn. Daniel's thinking he can go for 3 streets, I think. He's getting value from all the draws. John did not improve. Picked up straight draws, but he doesn't believe him. Thinks his 9. Oh, goodness gracious. A river 2-pair for John. That's pretty sneaky. And with a run out like this, there's a decent chance that Daniel checks back. I think King Queen might be a little thin when the Jack of Clubs gets there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It happens, Daniel. Shows the Queen loses money. Early on, we got John and Daniel with V pipping 75%. I hope that stays up. What else? What else to talk about? Oh, chats! What's up now? Is the guy with the Texas hat in Corey Ewing's video? I-ring. Oohing. Daniel, your youngest son is a malnutrition. Please send at least $5. We're doing this again, John? Did he buy any hamburgers last night? We'll find you at the soup kitchen. Who has the Texas hat? Which one is that? I don't see anyone in a Texas hat. Oh. No, that's Nick Splon. The Texas Rangers hat. Am I the guy with the Texas Rangers hat? From the Hustler? No. I know what you're talking about. Because Cairo, when Mariano sat down, he was on the mic talking to Mariano and introducing like all the players and what they do and their, channels or whatever. And he told Mariano that the guy in the Texas Ranger hat, Nick Splon, does the commentary at Peaks stream. It's been me and Nick for a long time, but Nick is getting semi-famous, and he doesn't have time for this anymore. So, it's just me tonight, because Nick Splon, Sticky Bush, is in Biloxi playing that $1 million guarantee. Good for him. J-Bones for Benji Boy. I don't know why Wolfgang has $25 and he takes it back. Standard open to 75. Wolfgang snaps. He's got to get rid of his knit button. It's one of the last ones left. Oh, I just love seeing how many flops John sees. He's got 1 over. And Benji gets 3 callers. This is fun. Bink! Sweet Lord. The boys up and down. Benji checks top set here. 4 ways. Surprising. I think he knows that the boy's gonna be betting into this a lot of turns, maybe. I'm just bullshitting now. I don't know that. I don't know if Benji thinks that. Well, he's gonna think through what his best option is. He does not want to scare the boy off of a hand he could bluff with. And really, Benji's could have gotten value from straight draws and flush draws with a raise. But he adjusts pretty well against the boy. These two have a ton of hand history together. And the boy is not going to just take his showdown equity with the queen. I think he's getting value from this. He gets snapped off. And Benji wins 1,200 bucks. An unusual way for Benji to play pocket jacks there, flopping top set. But flushes got there and some 8-9 got there for a straight, so he just elects to call that river instead of raising. I don't really know if you ever get called by worse. The boy doesn't have any pocket 10s there. He might have bottom set. Some two-pair calls you, yeah. I always underestimate which hands you can get called by. Alright, we're on to the next hand. Here at Peaks Dallas Live. Peaks Dallas Action Palace. And here's the first hand for Versace. Is this a double straddle or a min raise? Alright, take this all back. It was just a normal $25 straddle. But he's got King 9 off. This is the defend sometimes. Versace's still feeling out the game. Benji takes down these blinds. Standard open for Benj. Benj is already up 2K for the night. Alright, chat. I will check this. I'll check back in on this in a few minutes. Gotta save some battery, I think. The boy after that, what I think was a bluff, turning his queen into a bluff somehow. He's down 1.3. Wolfgang has a hat on that has his name on it. Always be marketing. And this is the first hand that Versace plays. Blind versus blind. Benji's out of there. And let's see who flops best. This is a straight up coin flip. There's an ace for the boy. Bad flop for Versace. All black. Probably gone. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. And the boy gets rid of his knit button. And I think that means Wolfgang lost it. Lost the knit game. The stand-up game. He owes everybody some amount of money. Yeah! Okay, so he's not paying everybody. He puts 300 bucks in the middle, and then they do a PLO flip. So someone's gonna just win 300 bucks. This is better. Because, you know, these guys don't care about 50 bucks. But I don't know if we're gonna have graphics on this flip. Benji's already just flipping his cards up. Yeah, no, nobody. We don't need to see those on the reader. Whatever. All right, this is wild. Set of aces. The boy's gonna take this down, and it thinks it's only 60 bucks. All right, so this really throws the computer off, and we don't even know what the turn is. It's another 5. So the boys got pretty much the nut full house, and it's gonna take down $300. There it is. There it is. Yeah, yeah. Kilo flips, yeah. There's Nick. Nick decided to join us. After a little 30 minutes of deuce to 7 triple draw. I think I'm saying that right. I tried to learn mixed games once. Frankie from Next Gen started like mixed game Tuesdays at Poker House back in the day. I played it one time, lost $600, had no idea what was going on, and then I just didn't play it again. If things had gone differently, it wouldn't have mattered. Pocket 6s for John's worth an open from the hijack. I don't think he's getting any action with all this garbage folding around. Nah, though. Nah. PFR. Benji boy. God, he loves the knit game. This is his game, and he gets to make the rules. Who thought that was a good idea back in the day? I guess this game's been going on for like a year or something, I guess. Yeah, maybe. We stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. On Tuesdays, it's 5:10. On Thursdays, it's Freddy's 1-2-5 to come in game with a hand of PLO. On Fridays, today's Friday, it's this. And then on Sundays, it's the 2-5 game that, in my mind, is the best stream we have. Because everyone loves playing it. People show up for action. And it gets more players because, you know, 5-10's buying in for 3K is a little intimidating. The boy, he's got a knit button. I guess everyone does now. 9-7 offsuit from the hijack. Ooh, we do play the 7 deuce game on Fridays. I think Wolfgang's looking pretty serious and gonna pop this big. Oh yeah! Oh yes! This is how you get rid of your knit button and get paid $50 from everybody. Oh god, Seinfeld asked for a count. Benji's like puckering a little bit. The old butt pucker. Squeaky bum time. Yeah, there he goes. Seinfeld does not care about stacking off, and Wolfgang like very rarely does this with Jack Plus. This seems like 7 deuce a lot. They'd be like, I guess we'll go twice. Benji doesn't fold his pizza like some sort of weirdo. Benji's so crushed. Seinfeld's looking at the cameras. They're going twice. Just rip it off. Rip it. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. He's already dead. And there's a stacking. There's our first, the stackening. I love the intent, Wolfgang. Just rip it in with 7 deuce. You might win the 7 deuce game and you pick up the dead money a lot and get rid of your knit button. But that time he ran into 10s, and Seinfeld will always call a jam in that spot with 10s. He didn't even think about it. He said, what's the count? Okay, let's go. Hey, but that's some good content for Wolfgang. He loves to post those videos when he's trying to win the 7 deuce game, right, Wolfgang? Benji with his pizza. All right. What's up, Nick? Okay. This is an unstraddled pot, and John makes it 25. The boy wakes up with one of the best hands in the game. I don't know what I was gonna say. Like, to the boy, this is aces, I guess. I mean, he 3-bet earlier versus early with 5 deuce diamonds earlier. John is still seeing flops. How are you gonna get unstuck if you don't see flops? Pretty crushed right now, though. Ooh, hits a 9. God, that's lucky. Checks his 9. The boy checks back. They are hoping to get to showdown, and he's going for some thin value. Gets called by ace king. The boy sees the 9. That's frustrating. Nice thin value from pair of 9s there. I guess it's not that thin. Pretty much the nuts the way that played out. Right? Yeah. Cool. Oh, Renee. You know I get free beers in the booth. It's been a while, buddy. Play with you soon, hopefully. Hey, Renee, just drive down here and get on the mic with me. Actually, yeah, I need you to co-host with me one night. That's a great idea. All right, I'll see you in 30 minutes, bud. Come on down. Now John folds a suited ace? What? Do we have a mystery hand? Yeah, let's go, Daniel. It's got to be better than 6-3 offsuit, right? Good flop for the pre-flop raiser. But a call. Yes, yes, yes. A third 9. Benji beats nothing. Probably time to white flag this. I don't think he gets anything to fold that called flop. What calls flop that folds to this? Is he floating with like Queen Jack? Brick River. Triple barrel bluff from Benji? I think he knows he doesn't get anything to fold here. Right? Yeah, just give up, bud. It's not... No sweat. He's got an ace. Yeah, that's an ace. I can see that. So Daniel was going to let Benji hang himself, huh? With 6 high. Yeah, that was a weird hand. Kind of played itself. What are you going to do? I guess. I don't know anything anymore. I haven't played in a while. Haven't studied in forever. Why do they even let me do this? I can't remember the last time Nick played on the stream, but last time I remember it was a bloodbath for him. I think he got coolered like 4 times. Ugh. And Versace, this is the first hand he's had to raise with, I think. And it's a really nice Queen Jack of Diamonds. Gets rid of his knit button. And he's in the game. One a pot. V-pips are good, healthy. Nick just sat down, so his will catch up. Nick puts the straddle on. How do I have to pee already? Benji. Benji. They're gonna let him walk this? Why does the boy have a mystery hand? Why does the boy have a mystery hand? Nick defends with Dirty Diaper. Let's see if you can flop it. I do love mystery hands. There's a deuce for Nick. Top pair for Benji, luckily, on a very dry board. 10 high dry board. C-bet all day. Little protection. Little value. Gets called by a deuce. I think this is an inconsequential turn. Benji knows better than me, but I don't think you bet. Yeah, there's more draws to get called by now. Like if you got floated by, good God. Good God. Over bets this turn, huh? There's a single flush draw. I think you would rather have two out there. And I think Benji was just trying to take this down now. To get rid of that knit button. Everyone hates losing the knit game, so that makes sense. Oh, the Mavericks are playing the Trailblazers again? Let's beat that ass. Woo! Let's party in the booth. Peaks Dallas live on delay. Maximum game integrity. It's a bunch of honorable gamblers. Wait. Gambling's a sin. Playing some cards. Oh yeah, look at that. Peaks Dallas, Eric the Provider. He's buying pizzas. Free pizza. Hello. Aces. Nice. Versace's not playing 8-7 suited. His aggression frequency is 20%. And if he's in from out of town, from somewhere, and just went to the Stars game last night and loaded up on gear to be a big Stars fan on the stream, I am all about that. Very happy. Why is Luke dealing? Wolfgang! Bong! Everyone loves to flat with these little mid pairs early position these days. Ace Queen off for John. Early versus early. Go to ISO 3-bet. Nick.
In some random place in Texas.
A cold call from Nick out of position with a dominated ace. He's gonna have to get very lucky. Wolfgang's going set mining. Can he bink the devilish 6? No one connects with this. Wolfgang's 6s are still good, but oh yeah, John is the 3-better. King high board, pretty dry. It's good for a c-bet. Don't know if Nick would want to like make any moves with ace high here. Thought about it. Wolfgang stuck a buy-in. Believes him. Gonna play this very standard. Seinfeld's having stacked Wolfgang. Is up almost 3. Wolfgang's down 4 point. Scratch that. 3.4. So we already got money moving around this table. Some fun hands already, I guess. I don't really need to sell the action to anyone. Hey, Elias. He's here for Wolfgang. Did Wolfgang share this? We picked up viewers. Let's go. Ooh, about to hit 40. That's so big for us. Our little tiny stream, our fledgling little baby stream. Peaks Dallas Live. I've had a lot of coffee. The boy. Straight up in his cutoff range. Big charts guy, the boy. And that's unfortunate. I just never see the boy folding here. And he makes the call. He is not rebot, so. Well, well, well. Connected. Suited board. Benji blocks most of the straight draws. Most? Maybe not most. A chunk. A good chunk of them. He c-bets jacks and gets a fold. Puts another 300 bucks on his stack. $42. Get in here. Tell me who you are. Where are you from? What has happened? I guess Wolfgang shared this to his 1 million followers. 51 on a Friday night. Seinfeld's $25 straddle. Let's play some big pots. Boy's going to limp here in the hijack. That's interesting. You never really know what he's gonna do. And Nick here is gonna ISO the limper with a big ass raise. He's trying to get rid of that knit button. Good God, Benji. Waking up with jacks twice, kings. Seinfeld with the 7 deuces waving at the camera. Not gonna try it this time. Yeah, Seinfeld's gonna take that really seriously. And this is just a rip at the wrong time. Yucky. Hell yeah, Nick. Let's get in here and chop it up. Not chop the pot, just do that. I think they're going once. No heart for Benji. They are going twice. Nick gets the top. He needs to hit another ace on the bottom. Can he do it? There it is. Oh, but it's set for Benji. This will be chop chop. So they are chopping it up. Oscar from Vegas, what's up, my friend? Just go once. If you're all in pre, just once. Max Payne. But a good thing for old Nick there. Is Wolfgang gonna lose the Nick game twice in a row? Is that what his night's gonna be like? Gets stacked with 7 deuce and loses the game twice in a row? Yeesh. We're doing another PLO flip, and this is the perfect time for me to pee. I'll be right back, folks.
Scanning your cards fully before we flip. Oh shit.
I need some alcohol.
That's pretty funny. Thank you.
Oh, hey, ace of clubs. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. What's this other one? Ace of flip. Yeah. That's a flip. No. King Jack, King Jack. What's going to win? I got. No, you don't have it. Not hard. Hold up. I have 1 card left. I need an ace. We got an ace. Yeah, there's an ace right here. Come on, club. You don't want my ace. Ace queen. Ace queen. Ace queen. Wow. Club. You get to go. Yeah. So King Jack.
Mimosa? Okay. Fucking 2 in a row. Okay. Yeah, 2 in a row. Get that out of the way. You should do slide flips.
Hell yeah, I didn't miss anything. And the boys gonna pick up this again with top set. Picks up the PLO flip twice. Oh, poor Wolfgang's down 650 from knit game stuff. Ugh. Oh, I've heard him tell me that. He doesn't get out of line to try to not lose the knit game. He just plays his hands normally. And he just takes the hits. It's pretty admirable. Because you can lose more than you want to trying to not lose a knit game and running giant bluffs that don't get through. Oh, we got some fun hands here.
That's why I went for vacation 2 weeks. I have some really good content there. It's more Twitter related, though. Yeah.
You post on Twitter?
I have one thing post on Twitter, but I can't even get 50 fucking views on Twitter, so.
This is a very reasonable 3-bet size from Nick. And just a cold call from Versace on the button. Everyone behind him took it pretty seriously. Daniel's in there. Does the boy want to do it? That would be such a fun 4-bet squeeze hand there. But he's getting good odds to try to crack something with 5-4 clubs. Hello. Oh, I thought he flopped a straight. All right, so Nick still has an overpair. A 4-way 3-bet pot's gonna bet for protection. Get out some of these overcards. But honestly, with a gut shot, backdoor clubs, the boy is not going anywhere for 250 bucks. I'll tell you that right now. He might even raise. Elects to call. Does not improve. He still has a lot of equity. And still a very reasonable size from Nick. The boy is the double flatter, and this board texture pretty much favors him. He's got more sets. He flops straights too. And this is like a trying to get value, and he gets the fold from the boy. The boy had, so there's a 9 on the river. No, that's a 6 on the river. Oh, the boy would have binked his gut shot. He saw the river and binked it. Eee. Oh, the boy, I think for that sizing on the turn, the implied odds are there. You're getting paid off if Nick has any sets. I think aces and kings pay you off there. No, it would have been a 4-liner to a 5. Yeah, you're probably not getting paid off on the river. Maybe. God, I'm not sure of anything anymore. But nice pot for Nick. Suited connector limp for Daniel. Mixing it up. Changing gears. Yeah, I need the backstory on Versace. First question, why do you go by Versace? Wolfgang folds out Octo Crab, and John with the 7 deuce is going to pay it passively to try to bink something and get paid $50 by everybody if he wins the 7 deuce game. There's a 7. Third pair. Second pair for Daniel, and Benji, he's going to read some weakness with his flop check. Thank you, dear. Go ahead and bluff with Queen Jack Air. Got some backdoor straight stuff. Oh, tripped up for Daniel. John is not going to win the 7 deuce game this time. And a turn lead from Daniel. Benji's queen high snap folds. And John looks a little confused. Daniel with a giant smile. Gets out of there. Daniel's unstuck after that. Seinfeld and Benji are big winners, and Wolfgang and the boy have got some work to do. God, the boy could just go on a huge upswing at any time. Versace's from Tampa and is wild. He's a giant. He has a giant Rottweiler named Versace. Is that, am I reading that right? Thanks for the chat, PRM9G6. PRM9G6. I'm not gonna figure that. Octo Crab. Oh, I just like saying that. Hell yeah, this will be Battletown. Versace versus Benji. Versace's in town from Tampa. He's gonna make the call. A 4-bet would have been cool. This is straight up coin flip. Good lord. Versace just binks Broadway on the flop and backdoor diamonds. C-bet from Benji on a board that favors his 3-betting range. Oh, and then just a snap raise. Benji's just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna take that really seriously. Bye. Fast played Broadway with the check raise. Benji has sets there that pay him off. 2 pair don't fold. I like it. Picks up $500, but Benji did not have a hand to continue with, unfortunately. That could have been fun. Oh, Luke. That's a demerit. Looks like a 3. We got a dead 3 out there. This is so funny. Nick is going back and forth between the deuce to 7 triple draw game and this 5-10 stream. We got blind versus blind action here. Daniel in position with a suited one-gapper, very low. No one connects. Gut shot now for John. A delayed C-bet bluff. And it works! Daniel's super wide there. He's got 4 high. Always putting in a delayed C-bet on a 10 of hearts. How is Benji's VPIP over 50? I know how John's is. I know how the boys is. But Benji's just picking up starting hands to start the night. Big ones. Got more chats. Topic for the chat. Ryan H. How does the chat feel about the boy? The boy in parentheses. All wearing a disguise. Let's be real. Unless he has an autoimmune or health ready, why all wear a mask? I feel it's more about a disguise. Yes, Ryan, you are correct. It is about people not knowing who he is. I've always had a hunch that, like, maybe it's for his job. Like, if somehow someone from his company stumbled upon this, you just rather not have anyone at the office knowing that he plays mid-stakes poker. But yeah, no, it's not for health reasons. A whole lot of nothing in this hand. We can just check this down. Wolfgang doesn't have a nip button. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Health reasons. Wait, Ryan, are you the Ryan I think you are? Because if so, I think we have an open seat. I don't think Aces is here yet. Yeah, he is. Aces showed up. This check's down. Wolfgang made a bet when he banked his queen on the river. No one had anything to call with. I guess you get called by, like, 8s, maybe? Ace high? I don't know. Peaks! What up, Doug? Mark was in here playing on Sunday. Playing in Kipster's game. Sunday afternoon Kip game. Which is really fun, everybody. 67. Wolfgang's got some pull. Like that. Yeah, no, I've played poker with the boy for probably like 2 years. I've never seen his real face. I don't know what he looks like. Oh, Aces did come back. I think that's the guy that Casino King put a hit piece out on for content. We're already in 30 hands in. That's cool. Aces for Daniel's gonna get no action. Boo. This is Peaks Dallas live on delay. My name is Dan Simone. I'm sitting here in the booth by myself. Not really, because I got graphics in here. And I'll just start talking to him if I get cabin fever and start to go a little crazy. No one cares. The pizza's gone. It was free. Dirty diaper for Wolfgang, and he's looking a little frustrated. Hasn't really had a hand to play. Nick left the table. Versace's playing nice and snug. And Benji in the straddle was the only one with a hand and just got walked. Got a walk. Doug, no, I didn't hear Imagine Dragons today. Thank you for asking. Man, the chat's been fun. I don't want to run out of battery. Someone give me a charger. I hear you, Ryan. King Jack for John, Ace Jack for the boy? The boy can do some more flatting in the cutoff. I like that call. And this looks to be going heads up. Top pair for John. Backdoor diamonds for the boy. One over. Yeah. The boy is going to be picking his spots to try to get unstuck, I think. People react to being stuck differently. Depends on your mood, too. We got some money on the table. 5, 10, 25 now. Bless you. Oh, what's up, Kip? Kip Cohen, everybody. Good evening. John, Ace 9 Diamonds, 75 bucks. No doubt. Suited Gapper for Benji's out of there in the small blind, and Seinfeld does not defend. On to the next hand. And that's strange. Seinfeld, card dead. He is our big winner, and his VPIP is 15%. He caught a punt from Wolfgang with 7 2s. That'll be on the vlog. He's making shorts tonight. He'd make shorts every effing day. What a pain in the ass. Good for Wolfgang. And if Luke's watching, what's up, Luke? Probably not. Doug, come get in the booth. Like, I don't care anymore. Anyone can sit in here with me. You're funny. Like, you write funny things. You have funny things to say. You got a leg up on, like, half the people out. Oh, here's Kyle. Oh, gotta put that headset on the right way. Don't mess up your hair, Kyle. He can't hear me. Hey, chat, do y'all think it's strange that we just call each other the dealer and in graphics? I think we're past walkie-talkies. Don't other people use walkie-talkies? Who gives a shit? I'm rooting for Wolfgang. I'm rooting for Hot Deck. Big Pots. Seinfeld's gonna wake up with some stuff here soon. Benji will cool off. The boy's about to play a big one. I just know it. Getting frisky. This is a suited 4 gapper. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Versace. Best hand he's seen tonight. He's gonna trap. This is cool. Let's see how this works out. Versace from Tampa trapping aces with like 4 people left to act. John defends. It's an actual suited gapper. And Versace's going 3 ways trapping aces. Fun. Please be hot. Hot deck. The boy was the pre-flop raiser, and he checks to Versace. Versace keeps this trap going. And this is going to give license to the boy to bet. Yes, he does. Goes 1/3. A little more than 1/3. Here's the raise. Gonna get value from a king for sure. Hearts. Not too worried about a deuce ever. A few deuces in that range. But 9 high cannot call a raise, obviously. What's happening here? Ryan reacts by getting more stuck. That checks out. That checks out. Kip says there's an open seat for his game on Sunday afternoon. It is a 1-2-5 to come in game with 1-handed PLO. It starts at 3. It's very fun. I've played the last couple weeks. Had a blast. I'm not running Action Tracker 2. That's impossible. I'm on a 15-minute delay. Where is Daniel's mom tonight? Probably taking care of the kids, buying some double cheeseburgers. We got a hand with some marginal shit 3 ways. Oh, God. Oh, God. Bink! Checks through. John's got this clobbered. Green chip. Gut shot for Daniel. He's out of there for 25 bucks. And this small bet, the boy has a gut shot. He's going to make it 125. Starts this bluff on a deuce turn. John is licking his lips. Thank God the boy's bluffing into me. Will the boy ever have deuces, please? This is always just a call. John did a little Hollywooding. Thought about it. Try not to salivate. Flush gets there. Some of the boys' bluffs were flushes, and John probably wants to let the boy bluff into this. Yes, he does. Is this just a... Ooh, good check back, bud. I thought the boy might have bluffed there. I'm dumb. Is that a good card to bluff on? I'll get back to you, folks. Feeling really dumb these days. And we are putting the net game on again soon. Benji, get your drink off the table. And there's aces. He made it, folks, in the 6th seat. I think his real name is Nick. His real name is Sam. And that's what I have to call him. Aces gets confusing. Seinfeld on the button. Jack 9 offsuit. Fold it around to him. Let's pop it. Gets called by some hearts here. Hearts would be gross. Pretty uninteresting boy board for all these hands. But Seinfeld wants to c-bet here.
Yeah, sometimes there's that weird moment.
Daniel has a pair and lets it go. Seinfeld c-bets are going to be some pocket pairs a decent amount of time.
Teacher got hold of my dad one day, I was like in 5th grade, and the teacher's like, yeah, your kid's been misbehaving, he's been doing this, and he's doing that. And my dad's like, well,
Seinfeld's up almost a buy-in. Half a buy-in for Benji. And our only two stuck boys are The Boy and Wolfgang. Alex Wolfgang something. It's a cool middle name. My middle name is Francois. Because I am Belgian. And I'm a sissy. What's up now, Kyle? Don't get demerits. Or Benji won't tip you. Good lord. Does he deserve it, folks? Let me hear from you in the chat. Does Benji deserve all of these giant pairs? Uh-oh. Oh, and just a rip? With deuces? In the aces? Oh, no. Ah. Yikes. Nick game's not even on. Boy, just... This is trying to get unstuck. He says one time. Let's rip it. An enormous 3-bet. They're going twice. There are 2 ducks left. Oh, he's drowned dead on this one. Hey, there's a 4. Nah. Doesn't hit the 3-outer. He's gonna have a tough time flopping sets. Well, not really. Whatever. This is pretty much wrapped up, folks. Ooh, 3. And of course, Benji just has aces here, and the boy looks at his watch and might call it a night. Quick little session for this boy. God, this bugs me to death. It's his game. It's Benji's game. He can put a drink on the table if he wants, I guess. With the antennas below it. Benji. I have to go yell at him. It's gonna drive me insane. God, should I go yell at him? Chat, should I go tell Benji to get his drink off the table? We got a dead small blind. I guess. Whatever, Kyle knows what to do. We have a straddle in the UTG 1. Okay, there we go. Kyle figured it out. What's up, aces? I mean, Sam. John's up 500 bucks, still seeing flops. Nice little suited connector for the big blind here. All right. A nice flush draw for John. He's going to check this through and bink the flush on the turn. Probably time to bet. A little over half pot, goes 60, 2/3 pot. And Nick wants to see a river with his pair of 6s. And Aces thinks his queen high flush draw might be good if he hits it. 3 ways. Ace high is probably not good anymore, as we can see. Oh, and this is a fun river. John's never folding. And here's a river lead. This is kind of a block. I mean, it is a block. Queen high versus king high. John does not raise with the second nuts in fear of the ace of spades.
Mine's like, I think 2, but I don't have that many views yet. Like, I'm getting out there. I'm making steady progress. The first like 3 weeks, I had like not even 100 views. I was like really worried. And I was
What's going to happen here? Seinfeld's passing out knit buttons. Really well. Good form. Knock some chips off Benji's stack. Some added effect. Well done, Seinfeld. Pretty hand. Benji under the gun +1. Effectively under the gun. The $25 straddle's on. Always a raise. John loves seeing flops. I can't say it enough. Suited gapper out of position for Nick, and he wants to call. And Aces defends. Nick, Aces, and John have a lot of each other's outs. Pairs for Aces and John. Backdoor clubs for Benji. Flop checks through. Who improves? Nick has a flush draw. Bink. Hits his little mid flush. 4 ways. Time to bet. 1/3 pot. Gonna be targeting some queens. Just like that. And 9s gets out of there. The ace pairs. And at this sizing, Nick is now targeting an ace that checks flop as the pre-flop raiser, which Benji is unlikely to do 4 ways with a flush draw on the flop. And now Benji's trying to decide whether to bluff catch or not. This is a full pot size bet. Does Benji have a good bluff catcher? And the way this played out, Nick has a lot of the weak aces that checked flop. I don't know if an weak ace bets turn, and Benji looks him up. Pretty light call from Benji, but I know what they had. Bluffs that didn't get there. Huh. Benji's brain is so much bigger than mine. And the knit buttons were out, so like, Nick's even wider, I guess. That's a good play by Nick. We're almost to 70 people. I think we had 20 last night. How does this happen? Friday nights at Peaks Dallas Live are fun. Big battles. Wolfgang's sick of this. Put on the double straddle, my boy. My name's Dan Simone, and I'm being driven crazy because there's a drink on the table. He got his pizza. He's got his name on the game. Double straddle on, and John goes 125 with 6s in the hijack. Let's go. Aces is a cool looking motherfucker. Look at him.
So Tom Watson won the par 3 contest that year.
Hey, what's up now? Benji might want to win the 7 deuce game for once. This is great. This is perfect. What a tell, John. I don't know. Pay the man. Pay him. Everyone pays him $50 for that. Winning the 7 deuce game. Extra $300. Let's see how he reacts to Kyle here. He looks reluctant to do it. I wanted to go do it. Oh, I didn't get my way. I didn't get to put my drink where I want to. It's an electric table. There's antennae. I think antenna is first declension. Nah, second declension. Second declension plural is I think. Let's hear from anybody in the chat that took Latin. It's already getting weird. Who wants to come get on the mic? Drive down. There's 2 mics. I want the mic. All right, Versace, there's a lot of dead money out there. You're on the button. It folds to you. Good Lord, Benji. Versace's trying to take down some dead money, get rid of his knit button, and he gets his hand caught in the cookie jar here. Probably worth just sacrificing this $200 and not messing around with Benji when he oh God. Yes. Yes, do we see a cold 4-bet from the double straddle? These boys are deep. Yeah, he announces a big raise. Oh, he slides in a stack of blacks. And a 5-bet from Benji is not out of the question here. If he makes this call, the pot will be $4 grand, $4,200. Yeah, he rips it. Snap call. Coin flip, they'll go twice. And Benji could get stacked here. I have to assume twice. Oh God, old diamonds. Benji's got more equity than Seinfeld does here with 2 over. Oh, there's an ace. Yeah. All right. Benji gets the top board, of course. He's running too hot for my liking tonight. What's the second board gonna be? Good God. Seinfeld has a spade. Come on, spade. No, no. Thank God. Okay. Whoo! Whoo! That would have made me sick. I mean, he scoops 25% of the time. They both do. It's a decent amount. These sons of bitches. The big stacks go at it, get all their money in pre-flop. Ace King versus Queens and chop. It's bad for the stream. Just go once. They don't care about the variance. These boys are rolled. You know what I just realized? Oh, whatever. Never mind. Realizing I have had too much coffee. Shada! Shada's in the chat. What up, girl? God, I never say it like that. What am I doing? Here goes Daniel with 9s. I like this early versus early 3-bet. Let's ISO. Everybody fold behind Daniel, please. Unless Benji wakes up with aces again. Yeah, that's one of those folds you gotta make sometimes with ace jack offsuit. Graphics, what's his name again? Sam? Yeah. John folds. Good fold, I guess. John's VPIP's over 50. Seinfeld's is under 20. Weird. That man does pick spots well, but if he's this card dead, it's just a matter of time, folks. I'm hearing a lot of noise out from the main room. Probably some cool shit happening out there. Hey, Alexander Santana, the knit button, the knit game, everybody gets a button. If you've ever heard of the stand-up game, it's just like that, but you don't have to stand up. So the knit buttons go out. When you win a pot, you scoop a pot, you throw your knit button in, you get rid of your knit button, right? The last person to have a knit button owes everybody $50 as punishment for not winning a pot before anyone else. The last person to win a pot, you get it. Benji's c-betting this board into John, who is the button straddle, and John's doing something cool. He's gonna triple it with 10 high air. Backdoor clubs for Benji, 1 over. There's a bunch of draws out there that might check raise bluff this flop, and that is what I expected Benji to do. It's easy to say now. And he binks an ace, of course, because he's running like fire. Like ass fire. And John's going to keep running this bluff with air. Benji's going nowhere now. Yeah, he's going to see what happens. He'll see him on the river. I'll see you on the river, pal. And then he'll evaluate. Can John triple fire? Oh, Lord. Now Benji beats other 2 pair. Oh, no. This is get snapped. It's not big enough. You're good. John says you're good. Triple barrel bluffed with air. We love it, John. We love to see it. Balls real big, as they say. Real ballsy. Anytime, Alexander. You can ask for any explanation on anything I say. I know I can be confusing as hell sometimes. Well, that was fun. That was our first triple barrel airball bluff of the night by John. And Benji keeps adding chips to his stack. He still has that fucking drink on the table. How many more coffees can I realistically have? I was up till 5 last night. That's fine. It's no big deal. Benji's VPIP is insane right now. He just keeps finding hands to play. John from the big blinds get a call with 9s. Excuse me. And this is sometimes a defend. But Daniel folds this time. We're going heads up. And Benji's pretty dominated, but he has post-flop potential. Playability. And 2 overs? This is kind of a standard. I mean, Benji's rage betting down to 50. Now he picks up a gut shot. Could be a good bluff candidate if he's always c-betting with spades, and he checks back. Let's see what happens here. Good. Oh, God. Okay. He didn't hit his gut shot. I would have freaked out. Pretty passive hand. John chose check, check. Gets rid of his knit button. Benji shows a 5. Took his showdown value with that pair of 5s. And lost. Good God, this is the 3rd knit game, and Wolfgang's down to the last 4 again. Getting nervous. I'm starting to feel bad. Everybody read Mitt's comment here that I agree with 100%. Yes, yes. Peaks, Dallas Live, Action Palace, Coffee Enema. Seinfeld's still card dead. Makes me pretty sad. Suited Jack for John. He's gonna put pressure on the big blind here. I love this with ace-3 of diamonds against the small blind raiser. I don't know what this is. Is it tilty? Is it post-flop advantage? Sweet. Combo draw for Daniel. Open-ended for John. This could get fun. I mean, this is a great flop for the 3-better. He has ace kings. He has pocket kings, pocket queens, pocket tens, king queen, king 10. Brick. John's still open-ended. He only has 9% equity, though, because most of his outs are burned. He only has 3 outs here. And a check back. That's totally foul. Oh my God. What a perfect card. What a diabolical river card this is. John hits his straight. Daniel hits his flush draw. This could be big from John. Ayah. It is pretty big. It's 2/3. Daniel's trying to figure out how much equity or how much more can I get from John. There's a 4-liner out there to a jack. I think you want to try to make it look like you're bluffing him off a chop and just rip it. Probably, right? He does not rip it. He just a little over. It's kind of a min raise. A little over 2x. 2.33x. This is gonna look very flushy. I think. I mean, I can see the cards, but like thinking through what Daniel raises this river with after going c-bet, turn check, raises a river lead from John. Yeah. Would ace-jack ever check turn? Maybe. Oh, John. That's rough. I think that turn check got Daniel paid. I like that turn check too. You realize your equity, and you have a ton because you have a combo draw, and you don't get check raised by like Jack 9 maybe, 2 pair. Does 2-pair ever check raise that? You have the diamond bluffs wrapped up, so you're not getting check raise bluffed by diamonds. Jack X, maybe? Like Queen Jack might check jam turn by John? I don't know. I just love the check by Essentials there. Daniel, which is also my name, but I go by the non-biblical version of Dan. Hey Kip, thanks for re-explaining the knit game that I just explained out loud. The tax. Ding dong. Yes. This class. Kyle asked Benji to take his drink off the table. I missed the face that Benji made. Look at all these fun connected hands. When Seinfeld picks a spot like this to check raise ISO or to 3-bet ISO Benji as a bluff, and then gets 2 callers behind him, you're just like, ugh. Benji wants to play this 4 ways. Don't think a 4-bet has any merit with that hand. It's got some decent post-flop playability, some good implied odds. There's a 4 in the window. Rainbow board, king high. There's some gut shots in there. Pair of 9s for Seinfeld. 4 ways is a check for sure. Huh. Now Daniel has a pair of 8s. Seinfeld's 9 is still pretty great. Oh, but Benji picks up a flush draw. Does he want to fire? Pair plus flush draw is going to fire here. Straight up half pot. Interesting. If Seinfeld didn't have 2 players behind him, I think this is an easier call. But yeah, 4 ways, that's probably a fold. John can still have some weak kings that flop or check back. John does not believe Benji. Calling with ace high and a gut shot to a nothing. This is just ace high. John's got to hit an ace or a 6. The flush gets there. Backdoor flush for Benji, of course. Sun running. I want to interview John. I want to know what his intentions were. Calling that turn bet. He doesn't have a... Oh no, he's down to 460 bucks. He hasn't topped up yet. Benji's up 4 grand. You kidding me? He's not my nemesis. It sounds like I'm making it sound like he is. I mean, he did ask me where his pizza was once. Wolfgang's finally got a hand to raise with pre-flop. You can snap 3-bet. Can't catch a break. John only has 350 left. He's looking to double up with a suited ace, hopefully. I kind of want to see a 4-bet. Just makes the call. Out of position to 2 people. John has 1 SPR. And he binks 2 pair. How fortunate. Yeah, Seinfeld really didn't want any calls behind him. With 1 SPR, stack to pot ratio, 1:1. Gonna go ahead and rip 2 pair here.
Yeah, but it's still like it's.
Good fold, Wolfgang. And a nice little double up for John. Doug, be nice. Come on, man. Most valuable punter. He plays every week. His VPIP is always crazy. Look at that. Aces hasn't really had any hands to play. He had to fold that ace-jack offsuit. Totally understandable. I think we're picking up a new player in the 3 seat here. Oh, God, Kyle. Kyle! That's a demerit. How are you supposed to get tips now? So there's a dead queen that Nick does not get. 6 is for John. He's trying to double up again. There you go, Sam. Gonna defend his big blind with suited king. I like. Oh, Kip, I was just kidding. I know, buddy. I don't want to run out of batteries. Ooh, pair of 5s, backdoor diamonds for aces. John's 6s are still pretty nice on a flop like this. Pretty much always want to bet for protection, and that's a big protection bet. You're pretty much getting all overcards to fold. Maybe not. Maybe 2 overs, backdoor flush stuff. 7 pairs, pretty safe card for John. I think. Looks like he's going to keep betting here. I think I would do the same. Counting his stack. Aces has a knit button. John rips. Kind of a pot-sized rip, yeah. And 5s gets out of there. And John has now rebuilt his stack to $1,000-ish. And as form holds, the 4 players with the lowest VPIPs are the same 4 players that have knit buttons. Let's see if they want to get crazy. Seinfeld will. I do not know about aces or Versace. I haven't seen it yet. Versace from Tampa, playing nice and snug. Is John just going on a rampage? He looks tilted, right? Wolfgang clicked play on his camera or record, and it's on. Very nice for Wolfgang. Probably not the flop you want to see 3 ways with ace king of hearts, and that is a check back. Queen pairs, that 9 is still looking really nice for Wolfgang. And ace high's gonna stab at this here. Goes half pot-ish. Yeah, Wolfgang can't fold to this. But John can. He doesn't. Totally fine. He's got 2 overs. Good lord. Wolfgang can't catch a break tonight, and John binks top pair. Takes a big swallow. Can I get called by worse? Half pot. And luckily, aces Or Sam also has an ace here. Now Wolfgang's 9 looks terrible. Yeah, with aces calling in the middle, your 9 is probably dead. But he's thinking through it, as everyone should, in every situation. Makes the right fold, and this is a bummer for aces. Outkicked. John had $350 like 4 hands ago. Just got lucky a few times. That ace on the river got the maximum too. That was a pretty fun multi-way hand, actually. And Wolfgang is just going to keep sinking into a frustrated state. I don't know who wouldn't.
In my first year in Finland, I got over a point a game as a defenseman, and the guy who got second...
We're 50 hands in. What time is it?
He almost had a point a game, but he was third.
Damn, it's already 9. Two guys with knit buttons. Versace's really trying to get rid of his. 8X is it? And he does get rid of his. King 10 folds. Shows ace 5. That's nice. Graphics? What has Kyle done?
Oh,
What has he done? Why is he looking at cards?
so what happened is the bottom card flashed up on Wolfgang, but he had pocket 4s and they were both red. They said they saw a low 4 red card. But the fun part is they have red, so.
Just redeal, Kyle. Looks at a 4. Looked at the card. Oh, God. Wolfgang gave away all of his winnings from December. What? Out of the goodness of his heart. What a mensch. All right, Kyle. Let's forget about that last one. It's all right, buddy. That's now 3 demerits. Here's our new 9th. Who is this? Man, Nick reminds me of Chill Will. Chill Bill? Yeah, Chill Bill. Who is not chill. Did Nick just open to 5X early? Yeah, okay. Size up. You got called by 8-6 off. I mean, is he targeting guys with knit buttons? Interesting. Jack 5 is kind of nothing. You can see bet a lot. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, he's making moves. Aces. Glorious. We see what he has. Nick's gonna think through this. Does a jack always just play this fast? What bluffs are there? Spades, obviously. He's got some pocket fives that probably would just flat behind. What, 2 overs? Aces shows air, and Nick was crushing him. And now it's just down to Seinfeld and Wolfgang. Can Wolfgang lose the Nick game 3 times in a row? The first 3. Is that possible? Yes. And it's quite possible now that there's only 2 left. Here at Peaks Dallas Live, my name's Dan Simone. On the mic, being a weirdo. And, just so much coffee. Let's see. I'm going to do something here in a second. Oh God. Hell yeah, Knicks. Mavericks are up like 30 points. Fantastic. What does Luka have? Luka's not even playing. Really? Some crummy hands. Benji takes $40 home. To his stack. Oh, to his stack. I just, you know, 3 pips under 20. It happens. Who's this new guy? Is this a man in a hat and a vest? Is this an older gentleman that is from Texas? Is he a new age cowboy? I'm not calling him double A. His poker handle for the stream is double A. Aaron Andrews or Alfred Alnautovich. Seinfeld goes big. Gotta get rid of his knit button. Oh, it's a young cowboy man. Who the hell is that? Do I know that guy? And Nick defends a straddle with the suited computer. Come on, Seinfeld. There's a king in the window. Bink! What a fun flop for both of these guys. Second pair, backdoor hearts for Nick. Top and bottom for Seinfeld, obviously. We're gonna see some money get in this pot, I think. This is kind of big. Heart. Bingo. Let's go, boys. Bingo. At this point, Seinfeld might size up quite a bit. Right now, he's only behind a Jack 10. Does Jack 10 check raise flop? At some frequency, it does. And I was right. Seinfeld's going big. Now with second pair plus flush draw. This is an overbet to 700, I believe. 9? Ay-ya. 1.5x. Nick needs like 40% equity, but he knows if he backdoor hearts, it's getting all in. Don't want to risk it. I think Seinfeld shows and gets rid of his knit button with a really nice hand. What is that? Is that a heart? It looks like a heart. No! Nick, no! You had the implied odds, buddy. I think. I don't know. Probably. King 9 probably calls a bet on the river. Damn, man, damn. That could have been real fun. Back to the chat. How'd we like that? Alcoholics Anonymous is right. Yeah. Good God. Wolfgang is now down 970. Nope. And he's down $1,000 in the knit game. Woof. He lost it 3 times in a row. This is not a good sign. Oh, God. Nick just folds second pair plus flush draw to a 1.5x overbet on a turn. Seinfeld wanted to get called, too. Alright, so when someone loses the knit game, the loser puts in $350. $50 to every person, right? There's 8 other players. I mean, there was 7 when the game started. And then we put the money in the middle, and it's a splash pot PLO flip. And Wolfgang takes us down with trip 7 somehow. That's nice. He won his money back. Okay. Now that's a good omen for things to change for him. Wolfgang, take that money back. The hell are we waiting on? Is he not showing the 7? Is he slow rolling everybody? I just saw him smirk. He's smirking. He's hiding his smirk. Oh no. Yeah. He shows it last minute. Benji thinks that's hilarious. Versace thought he had won, I think. Who thought they had won? John, probably? Oh, that's fun. Good for Wolfgang. Gets his money back. Woo! Splash pots are fun. Don't take very long. My stomach hurts. Too much coffee, no pizza. Wolfgang slow rolled a PLO splash pot. What a ding dong. See, I knew things were going to turn around for him. Yes! ISO 3. Oh my god. Yeah. What a fold by Wolfgang. I mean, Seinfeld there. You're not cold calling 3 bets early versus early with Queen 10 usually. And Seinfeld had all of Benji's outs and Benji just folds. No action for Wolfgang here. But I love that 3 bet, obviously. Anything against Benji. Doug, there are games in the main room. Why you never come play? Why are you teasing us? It's Friday night. There's always games in the main room. And this place is non-profit, and for whatever reason, the drinks are the cheapest anywhere in the city. $2 beers, any kind, even the IPA ones that don't taste that great. and $5 top shelf mixed drinks and shots and liquor and stuff. Just letting everybody know, come play at Peaks. The games are fun. And I usually punt off after the stream's over. Double A. Mr. Cowboy. Does anybody watching know this guy? Let's see. Let's see. Uh-huh. Peaks Dallas Live. Double A. Kyle's touching people's chips. That's a demerit. This is one of the few times the straddle is off and Benji just wakes up with another premium. All right, Double A. See some flops. It's only 30 bucks. Versace. Does he want to squeeze with a suited King 10? He's gonna see a flop. I think that's probably most appropriate, getting that price. This is nice. This is nice. Let's run down this list here. Nothing for Nick. Second nut flush draw for Versace. 2 overs that are black for Benji, and a gut shot for Double A, who's gonna pounce on all this weakness. It checks to him, and he's gonna put in a half-size pot bet. Dude, if you want to buy homeless guys drinks, alright, I don't know what to say anymore. Yeah, good fold, Benji. Show your fold. Versace made the check raise, and that gut shot is not going to hold up to a check raise. Versace! It's been kind of quiet. Picking his spots, playing snug, good check raise. He's up about 500 bucks. We're like 60 hands in, and here goes Kyle. I think he had 4 demerits. We're counting. Wolfgang is adding on, it looks like. Yes, yes. Here's Lukey. What do I want to have happen? Kyle Kobe. KK. What's your middle name? I'm ready for a Seinfeld battle. He's not in a great seat to make the moves he likes to make. Sitting right in front of John, who's like a pre-flop station. Here we go, bud. I'd be 3-betting John more often than not. I think. Well, maybe not. You don't have a lot of fold equity. You want some fold equity with 8-7 diamonds. Goodness gracious. Versace flopping the bottom end of a straight. And third pair and an open-ended for John. What an action flop for these two guys' hands. Versace's going to slow play it here. The 5 is a brick. John slows down. 300 bucks. Pretty healthy. John just does not fold. 6 is also a brick. And I think this could be pretty healthy too. Probably like 800? Maybe 6 to 8. Trying to get called by 7. Yeah, 6 to 8. Yeah. Right in the middle there. John makes the fold here. And Versace making some money now. What's he up? Almost $1,000? That's cool. Oh God, something's about to happen. I know it. Something's about to happen. Daniel with just a call. Middle position in Versace. Never mind, sorry. Aces. My boy Sam pops it with the J-Bones. 2 callers? And Daniel gets lucky and flops a ace. Three ways that ace does not scare aces. And he puts in a C bet of 300. Very weak ace for Daniel, but you're not folding top pair just yet. Ooh, a 7 is fun. Jacks checks back. Oh no. Daniel boats up here. And if he picks the right size, he could possibly get called by a jacks. Huh. I honestly don't know what's about to happen. Aces is thinking through this. The line Daniel takes feels like a weak ace all the time. I think he just said all in. No, he asked for a count. It's 900 bucks. Gets away from jacks. All right. I don't think that was as easy as we think it should have been. But at this moment, I don't know why. That's a pretty believable bet with an ace there. There's not too many bluffs that would do that. But the check back from aces on that turn pretty much announces that he does not have an ace. And y'all might start to hear how his poker handle is getting confusing for me. His name's Sam. Our new player. New player, double A, hasn't had any real hands to play yet. Okay, here's what I think's going on. John had the $25 straddle on. Versace just limps with sixes. And of course, Benji's still running out of his mind. Flops trips. He was the pre-flop raiser. Four ways is interesting. What do you do with this four ways? I had a feeling. Three's very safe. Now you get value from flush draws. Versace's putting in a bet with sixes, maybe. Maybe not. No, he checks. Now it's time to bet. 175 is great. Great. He does not get called by sixes with 175. And Benji shows a deuce. A little devious. He's up 4.2. Wolfgang's down 4.3. Ugh. I feel a comeback. We got time. Almost 9:30. We got an hour and a half.
What's that? Everyone's 20 big and deep. Let's put. I think that was the first time I've had the best hand against you in like 4 months. When I queens, and I was ready to see my house.
Has Benji lost a pot yet? It's about time, isn't it? Double A. Cowboy hat, vest. That's a good poker look for Texas. Here goes Sam. King 9 offsuit. In the hijack. There's a raise for Sam, and no one has anything to play with except for John. And now Daniel, who puts in the 3-bet squeeze in the straddle to 275 with ace-10 offsuit. That is aggressive. Nice and aggressive. All spades, top pair for Daniel, top nut flush draw. He's the 3-better. It went 3 ways. I think you can go either or on this. 450. Pretty healthy 3 ways in a 3-bet pot. And that should take care of it. Nice hand, Daniel. Very aggressive. You might upgrade to some triple cheeseburgers for your children later. I don't even know what that means. Yeah! Nick's putting the 50 on. He's trying to get Versace to put the 100 on. I like this. Bad influences. Bad influences at the poker table. Versace's from Tampa. Playing snug. Playing within your role. He's got 3.9k, so he puts the 100 on. He's playing with 39 big blinds, and aces with queen 10 offsuit makes it 150. Triples it. A flat from sixes. Can Wolfgang finally hit an effing flop tonight? Let's flop some sixes. Hail Satan. What is Nick doing? Oh, he's calling with a stack of reds. That is... Reds are weak. This is a fun hand to defend with. All diamonds. Oh, Nick called blind. That's cool. Yeah, Wolfgang just can't catch a break. 5-3 is a gut shot for Nick. 150 is a pretty appealing price. But there's all diamonds out there. You could be drawing dead. It cuts down your outs. He's showing this gut shot wheel, this wheel shot. Aces takes it down with nice aggression in the second nut flush draw. It was a bluff? It's a bluff. Yes. Give me more devil emojis. Is Versace gonna put on the 50? Let's do a round of 50s. Amber!
Some of the Rex kind of thought it would be kind of funny, and the locals were like, "Oh my fucking god, I just killed myself for this."
Here we go. Ah, that's my Dak Prescott impression. Look at all this trash. Come on, Luke. Hot deck. Amber! John opened with napkins. Runs into aces. 3-bet to 225 is cool. 3x out of position. Wanting some calls. Doesn't get any action. Hey, Juanito? No, we're not. This is coffee. I mean, I've switched to just like mainlining caffeine. Yeah, you get milk back there? Awesome. I think the espresso machine's almost out of espresso beans, but there's the coffee function, and so we'll put a little water in it, and then something else. Maybe, yeah. Okay. Thanks, Juanito. God, we got the best bartenders in the city. I'm surprised Benji's not having his mojito. All right, here is a hand for Wolfgang. Please give him action. He's stuck. Versace's not even straddling the 25. There you go, Nick. Give the man some action. That's nice. Oh, Versace did straddle. Okay. I'm dumb. Straight up coin flip? Yeah? That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Pretty trashy flop. Rainbow disconnected. Wolfgang checks back. He had a gut shot and backdoor spades. Elects not to c-bet that board and then hits a jack on the turn. And checks that back. Now there's a one-liner out there that Wolfgang has. He has the 10. Is Nick gonna try to bluff at this with ace high? He is not. And now Wolfgang's what do I get called by? Always putting in a bet of like 90 bucks. He goes bigger. Almost pots it, 150. Trying to get bluff caught maybe. No, Nick's just too good for that, bud. Caffeine enema. Caffeine enema. Hey, Danielle. We will not have to call HR tonight. I give you my word. Oh, the sweet, sweet owners let us pretty much get away with a lot in the booth. here at Peaks Dallas Live. On a Friday night, we're playing Benji's game. He's had his personal pepperoni pizza. He's had his frilly, fruity cocktail drink. And he's up the most at the table and running so hot. Our gentle little dictator. Garbage folds around to the blinds. More garbage. Feel like the straddle's on. Are these two getting chippy? I should say so. I think Versace wants to battle Nick. Nick's way out of line. Versace's a little less out of line. Nick's trying to pick up dead money and gets his hand snapped. Shows a 7 and a 9. Versace's like, yeah, I can pre-flop bluff too. I can 3-bet bluff. I have that move in me. Move. All right. We just jumped up to 91. What's happening? Is everyone like sharing with their friends? Because this action's so great? At the Action Palace, Peaks Dallas? We got another like. I just liked it. And then someone else liked it. And I'm sure everybody watching is subscribed and turned on notifications. We're almost at 500? Hell yeah. That means there's only 9,500 subscribers left before we can put commercials on this shit. We're so close. All right, Daniel, feeling it. Daniel's up a lot. He's up like 2,500 bucks. The knit buttons are back out. Versace just folded a suited queen 10. I missed a very important piece of action. I think Daniel just straight up opened to like 9x. Yeah, all right. And Nick is calling bullshit on that. Flops top pair. Daniel flops nothing. And he's gonna c-bet. Huge. Ayah. This is a quarter of Nick's stack, and he's just ripping it. Later, Daniel. It's a good try. Admirable. Audacious. Ass tactic. Tastic. Damn it. Oh no. Wait. So, Cuban is paying out Mavericks employees $35 million in bonuses across the employee base after selling the team to the Adelsons. What a dude. Trickle-down economics. 3.5 bill for Cuban, 3.5 mil spread across a few hundred people for the little folk. And this could get fun. This could be a fun battle. Here he goes. Here he goes, folks. It's gonna be big. Wow, this looks appropriate. Standard even. 225 to 800. Daniel is open to 9x again, trying to get rid of his knit button. Oh, lordy. Is this one of these Seinfeld moves where he cold 4-bet? Yes, do it, yeah!
And then like press the button and it would go.
Seinfeld has picked something up off of Benji. And this is a cold 4-bet bluff with ace-jack offsuit. It's a 4-better fold candidate. Daniel's gone. $1.8 thousand. Benji's a little light, honestly. Even though it's suited Broadway, the King 10 variety probably doesn't want to play a 4-bet pot out of position. These two have battled so much, and Benji knows Seinfeld could be bluff squeezing. These are a couple of brave boys. It's not always aces. It's not always kings. But Benji's gonna tank about it. Not uncommon. It's very hot? Damn, look at that. Thanks, bud. Alright, so Benji... Did he just rip? No, he just called. Good God. I think Benji's a little calculator brain. And he just went through the amount of equity he has and the pot odds against Seinfeld's entire range. And Seinfeld would go like 1.2k. Maybe less. This is just like a nothing board that you can c-bet 100% of your range if you're Seinfeld. Especially in a 4-bet pot where their ranges are so condensed. Benji's essentially at the bottom of his, and he just rips. Yeah! Oh, I love Friday nights. The battle table. Benji says goodbye to $1,800. I don't know if Seinfeld shows his bluff. What is that river? Zoom in. Zoom in! Double A just sat down. Seinfeld's still sub 20 on his VPIP, but he is up a lot. Maybe almost close to 5 at this point. No. Something's gonna happen. What a badass lineup tonight. Got a lot of new faces. Well, the staples are Benji, Seinfeld, and John. Wolfgang's about every other week, I'd say. Daniel's in town from somewhere. I've never seen Cowboy Hat in my entire life. Nick is a tournament guy. He's friends with Shane. Versace has a Rottweiler from Tampa or something. And then Sam Aces has played a handful of times. I'm really just talking through this for my own edification. But I kind of wish I had table audio. There's been a lot of fun, laughing, and camaraderie. Action. Not for Wolfgang. Seinfeld's got a squeezer. Ooh-wee! I'm so happy. Here it is, folks. Just go to 500. And John's just gonna rip, huh? Wait, when did he get down to $333? That was fast. Versace's in his bag. His wad is on the table. Is that a flex? Everyone's got a wad. Oh, guys, we switched to match the stack. Sweet. I think Versace's adding $5 grand. Oh yeah. Alright, so graphics are catching up. Pretty sure this is just Seinfeld and John running it out. Oh, a set for Seinfeld. They just went once. Seinfeld's now up more. Gets 570 bucks off mostly John, and John's buying back in. I think I'm best friends with Versace already. Comes to Dallas, goes to a Stars game, gets a blackout jersey and a big old medallion, and then he just snap matches the stack at the 510 night at Peaks Dallas Live. What a champ. I'd like to see him battle more, but what a champ. Yeah, 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 yeah. God damn, that's hot. Fuck. Owie. What in the world? This is like Sue McDonald's hot. Jesus, Juan. That lady that sued McDonald's like had a case. It, like mutilated as her junk. That's a rough ticket. All for some McDonald's coffee. Double A's gonna wake up with a hand any minute now. Versace's limping tens? How is Benji doing this tonight? What is happening? I hadn't seen him this year yet. And when he walks in, he goes, I'm gonna have a big year, Dan. I got some goals, I said. I gotta meet some goals. Oh, look! Look! He's doing it. The old limp re-raise pre-flop into queens. And he just added on 5 grand. This is some deep stack poker. Wolfgang respects the hell out of it. Getting props. Hey! LA 1017's watching from Hong Kong. That's cool. Alright, so in these weird spots like this, what is John doing? Benji knows that this move of the limp re-raise pre-flop is aces and kings and ace kings. Oh, good lord. Benji gets more comfortable. He was probably pretty comfortable with queens, and now that it checks to him, and he's got top set, he's just running so effing well. Checks to him. There's 1,700 already in the pot. This will probably be like a little under a third. It was 450, 550. Okay. Man, John is really trying to hit home runs. That is so insanely hot. Benji takes it down and shows top set. How's he running this well? Alright, I'm gonna stop bitching about it. Everyone can run well once in a while. Everyone deserves it. Wait, graphics, so you told me that Benji's adding on too?
Yeah, Benji added 2.
Benji added 2,000 to his stack.
Versace added 5.
Versace added 5 grand.
John added 4.
John added 4,800. Good lord. Okay. We have a lot of money on the table, folks. This might make things a little uncomfortable for like Double A and Nick and Aces. Playing some really big stacks. Versace wakes up with Ace King here, middle position. Makes it 500 straight. Like all the raise sizes have gotten bigger and the 3-bets have gotten bigger and 7s isn't having that much fun anymore. Nick likes to show his cards to the back end of the table. What to do, what to do. Couldn't just rip it. Justin Brownwell. Brownell. Brownell. Backwards hat. Table breaking elbow. Don't know exactly what that means. Seinfeld's up 5.5. Good lord. Oh, I gotta pee. There's 6 guys left with knit buttons. Hand 72. Coming up on 10 o'clock. A little over an hour left in this magical night at Peaks Dallas Live. $75 with 5s from Aces. I mean, Sam. All right. You got 3 callers. Let's go. Bink. Bottom set for Sam there. Wish someone else had something to call with. Second pair for Daniel. Double A is thinking about something, I think. Interesting. Not gonna work. Ace is just flats. God, John is trying to will himself into getting unstuck. Putting in $225 with 2% equity. He needs runner diamonds. There's one. Now a pair for Double A that he started running this donk lead flop bluff with air and picks up bottom pair. He has showdown equity now. Isn't 2 ever good here, getting called by 2 people? He's putting in another bet here. And it's big. Oh, buddy. He's about to get some bad news. Christ. And with a bet like this, and Aces only has 2.3 left. Yeah, that's just a jam. Why is John asking for a count? Oh, because he has nut flush draw now. Yeesh. Double A, my boy. Hand caught in a cookie jar. Brownell. 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 Yeah, Wolfgang's a Bills fan. It looks like Bills players fly him up to Buffalo to play in their private games. How ridiculous is that? I wish I knew how to use YouTube or TikTok. Oh, John, buddy. Don't really have the equity here, even though he thinks he might be able to triple up. I mean, do you start thinking about what aces jams with? There's 2 flush draws on the board. There's straight draws. There's plenty of bluffs. John, don't do it, buddy. You know you shouldn't. The look on his face is, I know I shouldn't, but I really want to triple up. Saying there's a chance. How many clean outs do you have, bud? Hey, Mr. Bill, I'll go tell Versace you're watching from Florida. That's nice of you. Welcome, join us. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Oh, John. He does know that he probably can go twice here. And there's a lot of dead money. God, 4 of his outs are burned. That's not one. Can you get lucky here? Oh, that is a scoop for aces there. Shut up, Doug. I don't know, man. Look at all that money on the table. Let me do some math. There's 8.5, 16, 17, 23, 35, $45,000. 45 grand on the table. Sean, you don't know Versace. How do you know he's the king of slow rolls? Why do you have cap locks on? You're so aggressive in the chat. I don't know, Doug. Call Eric. Probably not, right? I don't know. It's Texas. We're in the design district. Pretty quiet around here. God damn, that coffee's hot still. Big ass pot for aces. I'm really happy about that. He's a good dude. Yeah, John, nut flush draw. He was hoping to get called behind him by double A, hoping he would call too. But if he does call, you can't go twice. I do not think, even if he had all of his outs, that he was getting the right price to call. Maybe. You know what? He might have been. I did not do the math that time. I don't think I could have if I tried. This is interesting. Seinfeld set mining in position with John behind him. This pot is already bloated as hell as a dead whale. Huh. Yeah, sitting in front of John would be pretty frustrated. Daniel hits an ace. Pretty comfortable now as like the big ass razor. I see what's happening. They both have knit buttons. 275, 3. Takes it down, gets rid of his knit button. Shows it. I think. I hope he shows it. No. No. Oh, shit. Alright, so a little caveat of the knit button game. You have to show your hand to get rid of the knit button. He just forgot to show his hand, the winning hand, and now he has to keep it. It's a giant kick in the nuts when that happens. All right. Oh, this is a little sarcasm, isn't it? Kai Rexek. Well, let me explain. If you've been in this stream ever, what my typical MO is, because the bar brings me drinks, is I'll just get really drunk. And I'm not drinking right now. So I'm a little, yes, fixated on my coffee here. I love it, Double A. I love it, man. It's big, too. That's crabtastic. Didn't you already have me explain the knit button? Was that you? It's like the stand-up game. You deal out all the knit buttons. When you win a pot, you get rid of your knit button. And if you are the last one with a knit button, you pay everybody $50. Tonight, we have changed that to just playing a PLO splash pot flip, where the person that loses the knit game puts $350 in the middle, and then you just play a PLO flip. Someone wins 350 bucks. It's pretty fun. Some fun things like this start to happen, like three betting with threes and getting rid of your knit button. Raising with threes as a bluff. It's a bluff. Are you really a knit, though, if you win with top pair? I don't know. It's just called the knit game. I need a phone charger. Shit. Alright, we got an hour left. We got 4 knit buttons left. This one's going slow. I have to pee. Should only be able to get rid of the knit button by playing something out of line. That's interesting. Also subjective, so pretty tough to officiate. Alright, Double A. I see you. Just playing the short stack. And I just love when anyone tries to battle Benji at his own game. And Benji's not scared of this at all, but he's gonna fold that. Ace is folded, ace 3 of diamonds. Fun stuff. Alright, we're gonna have some radio silence for a second. Y'all just do your own analysis at home. Ow!
So where is this gold chip at? It's a myth. No reason. We need a basket of scores. Does he have a spare key? I feel like he would. Put all your stacks together and I'll bring out one chip. That's why I found the yellows at one point. Killer flex. I'm access to the safe. That's a flex. Yeah. That's good flex for the Yeah, you guys all combined. It's like 3K, yeah. We each win 3, the winner gets the gold chip. Yeah. James is on the break, but the game is gonna break. You know how at GCH they do a split the PSA? Like, you go home 100, we stats. We just do 3K like a boss. I think I'd be more mad about sacrificing. They did an ounce of gold like a. Bro, when you do a split for the card, and it's like the queen of there are only 2 tables running, so I had to figure out which one they're gonna put it on. Start out with point for that card. Put it on the one. Yeah, you won't need to keep it on the bar. Because otherwise, every time you get in it, you'll be like, yeah. I always but you're right, guys. This is screw. Yeah, just like whipping it more. I get a flat tire, like, fuck it. Yeah. 6 flat tires before.
Oh, I slammed the door. I'm back. Daniel's queen high, 80% equity. I don't drive an Altima. Please don't come steal my car. I guess this is just kind of a nothing hand. It did get unplugged. Connection to what? Daniel's bluffing at this with the best hand. Gets rid of his knit button. That's cool. Wolfgang and John. Stuck a lot. Stuck a lot. Who do we got left? Wolfgang again? Don't lose it 4 times in a row, bud. He's got to win a pot at some point. Right? What's happening? What's going on? Okay. We anticipate some double A creating content. Ow. We have the $50 straddle on from Wolfgang, from Seinfeld, excuse me, and a couple limpers. Benji is not limping. No, sir. 350. 7X. Very healthy. I guess he effectively pots it. Double A's in there. Playing for a 5th of his stack. With a dominated hand. There is a plug out there that got kicked out. Yeah, go check it out. In about 15 minutes, we have a technical issue. Just open the door, go look. Top pair flush draw for Benji? No way. Oh God, Nick. Oh, okay. Nick is about to get stacked. I think.
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah, he just jams. God, it's a huge jam. He jammed into the nut flush draw and he's effectively drawing dead. This is yucky. Woof. That's it, folks. Next to the need running 2-pair. That's it. It's over. Benji gets richer. Now he's up $6,800. Yee. Yeah, Nick had his knit button and kind of a cooler. You bluff into a better flush draw. Yeah, kind of. But it's possible. You 80 sweet people tuning into our tiny little fledgling stream. A babbling brook of a stream. We probably have a debilitating technical issue in about 10 minutes that we might have to end early on. All right, we'll troubleshoot it later. We got 82 hands in. That's not bad. That's as many as we had last night. After 4 hours. Oh no, we ended early last night too. What is happening to us? Why did I announce our technical issues? People are... Sean, turn your cap lock off. Okie dokie. Can Wolfgang get unstuck in the next 5 hands? Or John, for that matter. Seinfeld's up 5.2. Benji's up 6.8. Aces is up 2.1. And Daniel's up 3.1. That's nice. Did Wolfgang get rid of his knit button? Nope. Maybe. Where is it? Hopefully he wins this pot with ace-queen offsuit.
I mean, the knit game's not over, technically. But if we do a flip, then it's over. Yeah. Do you want to come back in, or do you want to... I need to know if it's over or not. Do you want to... Are you going to buy back actions? I do have a button. Yeah. Are you going to buy back him, or...
He's asking for something.
I would like for you not to buy back in, but in honest and fairness, you should probably buy back.
Oh, we were in a holding pattern. Because Luke said so. I think. Just bear with us, folks. What are they doing? I want to know what they're talking about. There you go. Wolfgang makes it 400. And hopefully this works. We don't know what happened, huh? And he shows ace queen, gets rid of his knit button, wherever it is. And that means, oh, wait a second. I think I know what happened. Seat 4 got stacked while he still had a knit button. But if he loses the game, which he did, he has to pay it out in the form of a $350 PLO splash pot.
So what he was gonna do, he was originally gonna pay it, but then convinced me to buy it for like $1,500.
So he's buying back in for $1,300
Correct. So then he and
to
John,
finish the knit game.
and he and John would be the only ones remaining.
Got it. He and John are the only ones remaining. We figured it out. Luke, that's a demerit. He didn't deal him in, though.
He didn't.
Oh, Lukey. Our wheels have been shot off in the last 30 minutes here. We still got 72 people. Like and subscribe. Watch us on Sunday. That game is stupid. John's VPIP is still over 50. It's very admirable. Got some Wilco on the radio. That makes me happy. Daniel's got the $50 straddle on. I want to figure out what AA is filming. He's probably just filming Wolfgang filming him. That's a fun 4-betting hand. It's also a fun, like, limp re-raise hand. I'd never do that. We go to 82. This is 79. Wolfgang, bang! Before the Germans get here. Oh, John, another rough night. I think he added on. And AA takes this down, it looks like. $90 worth of dead money. Don't even have to see a flop. Versace types about himself in the third person. This guy's my favorite. What's up, buddy? Good playing. Go Stars. AA, what's up? First to act. Pocket eights. Nick bought back in for 1,200. Still has a knit button. King Queen off is pretty good. I probably want to ISO 3-bet there.
It was 75, right?
Boy, he's made so much more money than me playing tournaments. I think he's banked a huge one. And John with his knit button left. Seeing flops again. Pretty scary flop 3 ways for eights. No, I guess not. I don't know. Not kind of scary. Minimally scary. Gut shot for Nick. Could rep a 10. No, they just let AA take that down with eights. C-bet into 2 people is pretty strong, pretty aggressive. It's one of those plays you C-bet into 2 people and you're just like, oh, if no one has an ace or a 10, and they fold, right? You got King Queen off to fold, though. That's cool. All right, let me know. Let me know what's left.
Did he? Yeah. It's an East Coast thing.
How's he doing this?
That's an effectively a fold out of turn by Versace. Love to see it. And this is when the power goes out. What? So we lost connection to every single antenna on the table. Either the Wi-Fi went out at the table, or someone kicked out a wire. Do we want to just go blind here? Benji raised it to 75, and John calls. John is so wide in the small blind, he could have any 2 cards. You could have 6-5. You could have Queen 6, Queen 5. Those are just some of the good ones. Most of his range is just napkins, just trash. Put in the garbage. Well, I believe this goes check, check, unless we just stop tracking altogether. John Donk led into Benji on that board, and now hearts get there. John checks now. 3-4 gets there. What is John Donk leading with? Like, even like a check back from Benji, sometimes a heart. Two blind hands are fun to talk about. Commentary is way easier when you can see what they have, but I have a feeling that Benji has the best of this. Yep. I don't know what Benji showed, but John insta-mucked. That's a Queen 10, I think. Queen something. Good hand, Benji. Good check back on the turn. And that'll do it for me, folks. Thank you so much, everybody. A lot of viewers tonight. Like, subscribe, you know, the thing. But we stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. And we play every day. I'm going to go punt. Bye-bye.